Why do people join a dance studio and start dancing? Stick around, and by the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you why dancing saved my life. So people join the studio for many reasons. It could be they wanna be in shape, they love the music, they're going through a major change in life, like a divorce, feeling low, not feeling good about themselves, and they wanna build their confidence. So there's many reasons why people wanna join a dance studio. So before I tell you when I started dancing and joined a studio, I'm gonna take it back a little bit. I grew up in the projects. One of the things I loved about the project is that you will hear the music, the Latin culture in cars, in apartments, and everywhere, the jukeboxes, everywhere you want. In the projects, you will hear salsa, bachata, merengue, reggaeton, just that Latin flavor. You will hear it all across the project. And little by little, I fell in love with the music. My parents used to dance and they used to compete in salsa competitions, and I never learned how to dance salsa. I did learn how to dance merengue and bachata, and I thought I knew how to dance a lot of bachata. But we'll get back to that. At the age of 16, when I started dancing a little bit, I was able to go to clubs. Believe it or not, back in the days, it was a lot easier to get into clubs, and people didn't check ID as much, and I was able to go in. So I would dance bachata and merengue, and then the dance floor was always packed when bachata and merengue the DJ played bachata and merengue. And then when salsa was played, everybody would just leave the dance floor, and you had like just a couple of dancers dancing salsa, and they had all the room in the world, and everybody would just stay on the sideline just watching them. And for me, I was like, man, I have to learn that. But life took a different turn, and I got married, had kids, and dancing took a back seat at the time. Years went by, and life changed again. And during that time was when I was having a hard time, that I was out there, like many others, not doing great things out in the street, not really bad things, but I just wasn't caring enough about what I was going to do next. And that's how I got into dancing. One day I was bringing my daughter to a dance studio, and the instructor says to me, hey, why don't you come take a class? But I didn't know how to dance salsa. But us Latinos, we always think that we know how to dance, and especially salsa, but we don't. And so what happened was that the week after that, I went to what they call, now I know what it is, but what they call a social, right? And I went to a social and just saw people dancing amazing, and I was like, I have to learn that. I actually walked in with my brother, sat at the bar, had a drink. I saw people dancing. I got so intimidated that I left, and I saw someone outside. His name is John Black Mamba, and I asked him, how long does it take to be a good dancer? And I still remember this, he says 6 months to a year. And I say that because a lot of people now come to me and ask me, how long does it take? And for me, I still think it's 6 months to a year. For some people it could be less, for some people it could be more, but it all depends on how much you practice, how much you're in the studio, how much you go out dancing, social dancing, because a lot of times people just take classes, but they don't go out social dancing. And social dancing is where you're gonna learn really how to dance. The studio gives you the tools and gives you steps to go out there and social dance. You really learn when you're social dancing at a social. So I wanted to be in the studio every day. I wanted to dance every day. I went to the social events every day, and I just couldn't get enough of it. I joined every class that I could. I joined the team. Every time there was an outing, I was there. I just felt in love with the community, the dance, and everything that came with it was so powerful. And it's only something that you can it's like you can't explain it. You have to be a part of it in order to understand it. It's this feeling that not many people that don't dance can feel. And for, I guess, the dancers that are a part of it, they just fall in love with the wanting to dance every day. Now, not only that, so I was dancing every day, but I was still working. So as a dancer, you still have a full-time job. So I was still working. I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go to work. I used to come home like around midnight sometimes. During the week when I was in classes, it was 9:30 to 10 o'clock. But there was days that I would come home at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2, and get up the next day. Like if I had a full night of sleep and rested, I'll go up and it was just, like, I couldn't understand it. And right now, when you explain that to people, it's like, you do events now. I do events now. And what happens is, it's like, yeah, we're done at midnight, 9 to midnight. And they're like, midnight, that's past my bedtime. For me, was like, it was like, yes, let's go. So it's time to tell you why I started dancing and walked into that studio and took my first class. So at the time, like many people in the dance community and the dance world walk into a dance studio, and it's because of many reasons. But my reason was because I went through a hard divorce. Yes, I also was going through hard times and feeling like, no energy, didn't want to do anything. And I walked into that studio, I took my first class, and I can't tell you enough, that actually saved my life. And I felt taking those classes, being a part of that community, just changed my confidence, my depression, my energy, just everything. My whole life changed completely. Now, I would love to hear from you. What are the reasons why you started dancing? Your reason might inspire someone to take the first step. And don't forget to subscribe and be a part of this journey with me. See you on the next one. Peace.